Welcome back to our Mission Tracker training videos for Compassionate Hands. Today we are going to learn how to create a new guest when checking somebody in for a shelter night. From here, you would simply type in the person's last name. This is going to enable us to know if this person is in our database. For our training purposes, we will use the last name Day as our guest, and we're providing a shelter night. It could not actually find us a person with the last name Day. So from the left-hand column, we're going to select Add a New Resident. We will type the guest's first and last name into the search browser. We will use Aubrey, last name Day. And Mission Tracker will run a search to see if we can find anybody with those corresponding names. When we notice that there is no Aubrey Day in the system, we will create a new resident profile. It's asking us if we are sure we would like to create a new profile, ensuring that we don't make a duplicate in the database. From here, it's giving us a rundown of all of our intake sections. We're going to simply move on to general information. From the front desk, you will have access to a camera, and you will simply take a picture of the guest, selecting take the photo, and their image will show up right here in this photo box. Then ask the guest for a form of ID if they have one available. If not, they can provide their information verbally. We'll run through the questions: first name, last name, handicap status, birth date, gender. For our purposes, this guest is a female. We don't ask questions on sexual orientation, U.S. citizenship, but we do ask them if they are a veteran. We do not ask our guests to provide any information regarding their social security number, so that can be skipped. If they provided you with a photo ID, you would simply change this to yes. That could be a driver's license or any other form of identification that has a picture on it. If it is their driver's license, go ahead and enter that phone number here, or that number here. And the following information directly off of their photo ID. If it's listed, you can simply copy that from the ID into our general intake form. Once all of this information has been entered, you can scroll down to the bottom and hit Save and Continue. The sections of this that are most important are gathering first and last name, gender, and if they have a current phone number. That is one of the most important ways to get a hold of our guests, is to have an accurate phone number. If they do not have that information available, it's not a problem. It's just ideal in order to keep our records up to date. You will hit Save and Continue. And that is the only information that we need for this guest to stay the night. Then you can simply go back to our check-in section, and now you are ready to check them in as an overnight guest. Following the steps that we have done in the past to provide a shelter night for a guest, they'll currently be in the system, so you type in their last name, select the corresponding profile, and continue with the steps as we have demonstrated in our previous videos. And that is how you create a new residence for an overnight shelter stay. Stay tuned for our next video.